Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. The Warriors want to bring in players who can help with the rotation, and the team can also sign players who are unsigned or who are playing in other leagues, such as Lonnie Walker IV, who has been a standout in the Europa League and is of interest to the Warriors, and has options for other players who were bought and are without teams in the NBA. A new signing could arrive at the Warriors. The Golden State Warriors have won their last two contests with Jimmy Butler in the fold, impressively defeating the Chicago Bulls and Milwaukee Bucks. Although the organization is likely satisfied with its current roster, it could add an underappreciated former Los Angeles Lakers guard and bolster its bench depth. Lonnie Walker IV, currently competing with Žalgiris Kaunas in the EuroLeague and Lithuanian Basketball League, secured a one-year contract with the Lakers before the 2022-23 season. The Miami product averaged 11.7 points on 44.8% field goal shooting and 36.5% three-point shooting with Los Angeles in 56 regular season games. While Walker only netted 6.2 points per contest on respectable shooting splits in the postseason, it's fair to say the franchise may not have prevailed in the Western Conference semifinals against the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors were primed to tie the series up at 2 games after entering the fourth quarter of Game 4 with a 7-point lead. However, Walker saved the day for the Lakers by efficiently scoring 15 points and guiding the franchise to a come-from-behind 104-101 victory. Unfortunately, Los Angeles didn't re-sign the former first-round pick during the offseason, giving him a valid reason to ink a one-year contract with the Brooklyn Nets. Like the Lakers, the Nets weren't sold on Walker after one season, forcing Walker to search for another NBA home. He landed with the Boston Celtics in August of 2024, but was waived shortly after. The EuroLeague star might enjoy playing overseas with Žalgiris Kaunas, but there's a chance he could return to the big leagues this season. Potential buyout market candidate now that the NBA trade deadline has passed, veteran guard Lonnie Walker IV has an escape clause in his EuroLeague contract with Žalgiris until February 18, the Steinline's Mark Stein wrote last Thursday. With his ability to heat up quickly on the perimeter, compete on the defensive end, and thrive under pressure, Walker could positively impact a Warriors squad that doesn't possess the strongest second unit. Walker will have various suitors during the buyout season. Warriors' Steve Kerr makes eye-opening Jimmy Butler assessment after 4 games. The Warriors are 3-1 in the first 4 games, with Jimmy Butler in the starting lineup. Steve Kerr and the Golden State Warriors got through 4 games with Jimmy Butler in the starting lineup. Kerr had an assessment on the newly acquired star. The Warriors head coach gave his thoughts on how the team has integrated Butler into the rotation as a key player. Having gone 3-1 in his first 4 games, Kerr was highly positive on the veteran star, as ESPN's Om Youngmisuk reported. Steve Kerr on Jimmy Butler after 4 games, "He's the real deal, methodical," Youngmisuk wrote. Says Butler is a finisher but not in the traditional sense, not like say Kevin Durant, but a finisher in his own right who will help Golden State close out games better. Butler is averaging 21.3 points, 7 rebounds, 5.3 assists, and 1.3 steals into the start of his Warriors career. He is shooting 44.6% from the field, including 14.2% from beyond the arc. How Jimmy Butler, Warriors played against Rockets. Jimmy Butler's solid start with the Golden State Warriors continues following the team's victory over the Houston Rockets on Thursday night. The Warriors beat the Rockets by a final score of 105-98. Golden State led 82-70 to begin the fourth quarter, and despite a late rally from Houston, they kept their opponents at bay to secure the win. Stephen Curry led the way with 27 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists on 7 of 17 shooting overall and 5 of 13 from 3. Butler came next with 18 points and 8 rebounds. Brandon Podziemski put up 18 points and 5 rebounds, while Draymond Green contributed with 13 points, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. Golden State improved to 28-27 on the season, holding the 10th spot in the Western Conference standings. They are tied with the Sacramento Kings for ninth, while being 1.5 games behind the Dallas Mavericks. The Warriors now enter the NBA All-Star break. Curry will represent them in the All-Star game. Warriors 100% aiming to keep Jonathan Kuminga after Jimmy Butler trade. Jimmy Butler's extension won't affect Jonathan Kuminga. The Golden State Warriors were able to get their big fish at the trade deadline in Jimmy Butler, and things have been going well since they acquired him. It took a lot of work for Butler to get the Warriors, and they ended up signing him to a 2-year extension. That means the Warriors have a lot of money tied into the big three of Butler, Stephen Curry, and Draymond Green, but they've shown they're not afraid to spend money. That was the vibe that Joe Lacob gave when asked about the future of Jonathan Kuminga, who is set to be given a new contract at the end of the season. Lacob was confident in his answer when asked if they would do what it takes to keep Kuminga. "Absolutely," Lacob said. 100%. "Are you kidding me? I love that guy. We love him." Kuminga could have signed a contract extension before this season, but he and the Warriors seem to be far apart on the details, and now he's betting on himself to get the deal he wants at the end of the year. With Kuminga missing some time due to injury, how he plays when he comes back will be important when the two sides sit at the table at the end of the season and discuss a deal. Warriors loving Jimmy Butler's fit on team. Jimmy Butler fit in seamlessly with the Warriors, and he's making life easier for his teammates, including Stephen Curry. After their win against the Milwaukee Bucks, Curry shared what Butler has been able to do for him and the team. "Every possession doesn't feel as hard," Curry said via Anthony Slater of The Athletic on X, formerly Twitter. Head coach Steve Kerr has another piece in his arsenal, and he's also enjoying the ways that Butler has been able to fit in. "It has been absolutely seamless, and it's because of Jimmy's IQ," Kerr said. "I'm most impressed with his passing. His passing changes everything. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the free throw line. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there." The Warriors have a lot of ground to gain with half of the season still left to play, and there's a chance that they can continue to climb the standings. If Butler keeps playing the way he is, the Warriors can get back to how they were playing at the beginning of the season. Jimmy Butler's strong statement after Warriors-Rockets. Golden State Warriors forward Jimmy Butler has high expectations for his team. Through 4 games, Jimmy Butler has brought the Golden State Warriors everything that the team could have wanted. The team has a renewed sense of life, as evidenced by going 3-1 before the NBA All-Star break. Despite winning 3 out of the last 4 games, Butler isn't satisfied with the results, he wants more. "When you put a bunch of good basketball players together on the floor, they always figure out a way to win. We should be 4-0, Butler said after the win against the Rockets. "I'm not going to lie to you. Sick to my stomach because of it since I got here. But we're going to figure it out." That hunger Butler shows is exactly why Steve Kerr and the Golden State Warriors wanted him on the team. Draymond Green sang Butler's praises about the swagger he brings to the Warriors. "He's helping revitalize what we've got here," Green said. "The belief amongst this team now that he's arrived as opposed to what it was before he got here, it's night and day." The Golden State Warriors desperately needed a shot of adrenaline as they were struggling to remain .500. Jimmy Butler has brought that adrenaline and more, but what it'll be interesting to see is how the team can handle any rough patches moving forward. For now, they've been winning too much to have to worry about that.